today's video is going to be sort of a battle of the pore filling primer sort of thing. Is it a dupe wear test? Where I'm going to be putting two different smoothing sort of primers head to head, and then I will go ahead and come back at the end of the night to show you a side-by-side comparison as to which one held up the best, if my foundation continued to sink into my pores throughout the day or not. And all in all, which one I would recommend over the other. So the two primers I'm going to be testing are the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. And this is the smoothing version. They have a bunch of different versions of this primer. This is the smoothing one. It says Poreless Smooth Skin Perfection. 1 second to smooth poreless skin. Get mistake-proof, poreless, smooth skin with Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And that is all that it says. You get 0.67 ounces in this little bottle, and it retails for $6.99 on the Ulta website. And for the Makeup Forever primer on the Sephora website, it says that it is a makeup primer that assists with balancing the skin's texture and tone for smoother, more even, and longer lasting makeup wear. So this one does claim to help the longevity of your makeup, while the Maybelline one did not. And this size here that I have is 0.5 fluid ounces, and this retails for 17 bucks. Now, with that being said, I find that a lot of high-end primers do this. This is the smaller version. They sell this in a 1 ounce tube as well, but that one is 37 bucks, while this one, which is half the product, is 17 bucks. So it's cheaper to get 2 of these and have the same amount of product as the big one, but it would be cheaper. The Too Faced Hangover RX is the same way. The Smashbox Pore Filling Primer is the same way. I don't know, high-end brands just like to mark up their bigger sizes, so I just bought the small one. So in this little demo wear test experiment situation, I only used these two primers and no other primers. I just start out with moisturizer on my face and nothing else. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the process of applying both of these primers. I will show you my foundation and concealer and powder as well. I will speed through that so you don't have to sit through it or anything, but I wanted you guys to see me applying it just like I normally would. And then I will be back at the end of the night to show you guys the final results. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Makeup Forever primer on my right and the Maybelline one on my left. I found that the best way to apply pore filling primers like this is by tapping them onto the skin instead of swiping. I'm gonna make sure to get into like the creases of my nose on both sides and my smile lines to see which one helps creasing the most. I'm gonna go ahead and sanitize my fingers so that there's no cross-contamination, anything like that. The pores definitely look smaller on this side than they do on this side because this side has primer and this side doesn't have any primer yet. So the good thing about this Makeup Forever packaging is that it literally doesn't let you squeeze out too much. Maybelline and Makeup Forever. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. I was going to use my Pro Matte by L'Oreal because I know that foundation the best and how it works with my skin, but I only have one shade right now that is way too dark for my skin tone at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this and my under eye concealer as well as my powder. So on this side is the Makeup Forever and on this side is the Maybelline. Alright, so now that I'm done applying all of my face makeup, here is your time stamp. It is 5:37 p.m. So right now I'm liking the Makeup Forever side better. My pores just look a little bit smaller and it just overall looks a lot smoother, especially in this area. Both sides of my nose kind of look the same and I don't notice anything in my smile lines yet. Alright, so while I was applying my powder, it sort of started to move my foundation around on my nose, sort of right down the center, so I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys how I was going to fix that. This is my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. It's in the shade Light, which is just a wee bit too dark for me, but I take my sponge to avoid more streakiness with a brush, and then I'm just gonna pop it on my nose. Voila! All right, here I am. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to give you guys a longer sort of wear test. I just got too late of a start to the day. Let's talk pores. I personally think that this side with the Makeup Forever primer, my pores definitely still look smaller. Can I help you with something? But with that being said, the Maybelline primer, in my opinion, definitely gave it a run for its money. My pores do not look bad on either side, but if I had to choose which side my pores look smaller, I would have to go with the Makeup Forever side. As far as creasing goes, in my smile lines, again, I would say that the Makeup Forever side held up a little bit better, but once again, both sides are not that bad. There's some mad creasing going on by my nostrils on both sides, and they look pretty stinking identical to me. So with all that being said, I definitely prefer the Makeup Forever primer, but the Maybelline version is definitely a great alternative for a much, much cheaper price. And that completes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any future videos of mine, and I will see you guys next time. Kaiser, really, dude? Like, really? It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm trying to film. I'd really like to go to sleep.